Might be my favorite intro music ever.
I know, I like that one.
It's pretty good. We're back. Season 5, episode 3. Oh, I gotta stop it though. It's great, but I gotta stop it.
So what's up?
Nothing. Gotta get a little soccer stuff done tonight later. Get some jerseys ordered.
Nice.
Then, yeah. That's it.
I attempted to go fishing yesterday.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Water's high.
Is there a bit of water?
Yep. But other than it was a nice walk in the woods. They kind of scope some things out. I knew where to park, but I hadn't really walked down the trail, or I hadn't walked down the trail yet. So did that. You can kind of see where people have walked.
Yeah.
Down to the river areas, so have a little bit better scope for the next time. There was a truck there. I didn't see another person, so it was a Toyota Tacoma. So if he was fishing,
Good on you.
good on you. And it was fucking cold and windy.
You know, I'm really double thinking about this whole living in New England thing. Fuck this.
Yeah, I hate it. I'm never leaving.
I don't know if I'm never leaving. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. It happens like this every year, though.
No.
Every single year.
The next fucking 10 days does not get above fucking 44.
It's still March, though.
I don't give a shit.
It's been this cold in fucking April.
It's been this cold since fucking November, though. That's the difference.
As all the old timers have been saying, this is what winters used to be like.
Yeah, well, fucking bring back global warming. You know what? Fuck you, Al Gore. You piece of shit. I want my fucking global warming back.
I would like to fish. I did get to put my new waders on with boots and like walk in them,
Yeah.
which was nice. And they are nice. I'm happy with them.
Did you stick with the same boots or did you get new boots?
I stuck with the same boots. Nothing wrong with those. I mean, they're starting to crack a little bit. I've used those way more than I have my other waders.
Yeah.
I have. So, last Sunday morning, I got a message on Facebook Marketplace. Guy interested in buying that custom pair of waders.
Yeah.
So I stalked his profile to make sure it was legit, and he was like, he's like, I'll meet you in 30 minutes to buy them. I'm like, perfect. I was like, me and Elliot, small engine. And so I show up there. I had Ro with me. He hops out of the truck, and he's like Aaron size. And I said, are these for you? He goes, no. Or yes, they are. I was like, dude, these aren't going to fit you. He goes, really? I was like, no, they're not. And he was like, you don't think so? Let me see them. So I pulled them out. I was like, I was almost 400 pounds when I had these, and they were tight. He goes, oh, really? He's like, you don't think he's like, you came all this way. I was like, I live 2 minutes from here. I didn't come all this way at all.
Hit him up. I've got a pair of waders sitting right there.
Well, so later on that day,
Yeah.
I went to our storage unit to get the rest of my fishing stuff out of it, and I found a pair of waders that I bought on Amazon that just like those that ended up not fitting me. So I messaged him back, and I'm like, I feel bad. I found these. If you still need them. And he messaged me back. He was like, I 100% appreciate that, but I just got a smoking deal on a pair of waders in Hampton Falls. So I bought those. I was like, perfect. So I've got those ones on Marketplace too. So if I sell them, I sell them. If not, Whatever. I'll make waiter hosing out of them.
I can go turn them in and have them turned into a wallet or whatever.
Oh, but
our favorite fly company in Maine, you can do waiter trade-ins.
I will burn them before I go back to that place.
I will contribute to global warming so we can have warm fishing.
I will give them to a homeless person. Speaking of, I saw a guy.
Fuck the homeless people. No, I'm not giving anything to them.
I saw a homeless panhandler the other day in Portsmouth.
They're not homeless. Let's be
Yeah.
clear.
I saw a panhandler in Portsmouth the other day wearing one of those goose down jackets. I almost rolled the window down and be like, I'll give you $10 for the jacket, knowing that it's like $1,000 jacket. But Mandy said no. She's like, you don't talk to those people.
I will give you $17 in nickels, one
crop.
by one, thrown at your face for that jacket.
Or in a sock.
Yeah. Like, we saw somebody, like, come out of the shitty market basket. The Poor's market basket.
The original market basket.
The Poor's market basket in Portsmouth.
Yep.
And, like, reach in her back seat and get something out of one of her fucking bags and hand it to the fucking guy while she's sitting in line to fucking turn.
Yeah.
While we were going the other way. And I was just like, you know, if nobody gave them anything, they wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Simple solutions for simple problems.
I think, like, I've passed so many of those spots where those people frequent, and there's always trash. There's always fucking cigarette butts laying there. Like,
Plant a garden there. Fucking be useful.
quit smoking. There's fucking $10 a day.
Yeah. Speaking of $10 a day, Nico Kick really needs to figure their shit out here real quick.
Oh, because they don't ship to New Hampshire anymore?
Nope.
I thought New Hampshire was live free or die.
Yeah, apparently not. I don't know why.
So you're back on the Zins? Or the Velos or whatever?
I mean, I didn't get off them.
Yeah.
And I still have a massive stash from, I bought my max I could buy. Because they limit you to like 75 cans a month. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Like, it's a good limit to have.
Yeah.
But
that would last me like 3 months.
Yeah, I bought the limit the first day I got to Florida. And I still have like...
Oh, because they ship to Florida.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
had them shipped right to my hotel.
Makes sense.
The worst part was they woke me up to fucking come down and sign for the fucking thing. I was like, you're 21, just sign. What the fuck?
Right? It's
Fucking
Florida. You even have to...
Pablo? Jesus.
Mr. Garrett.
Like, this is the least fucking sketchy, illegal thing going on in anything within 10 miles of me right now. Yeah, let me sign for nicotine, please. Fuck off.
I'm kind of worried about these waders I bought. Because...
Why's that?
I shouldn't say worried. I bought them because they're like the best ones I wanted to, I could afford for myself right now. You know what I mean? But as that company as a whole, Sims,
Yes.
I'm hearing a lot of shit talk on the internet, or seeing a lot of shit talk on the internet about them since they got bought out by the conglomerate. And a lot of guys that I follow, a lot of guides and stuff I follow, even Western guides, are moving to either Squala or Grundens waders. And I just couldn't, like, I like those waders. I just didn't want to spend that $900 mark on waders yet. You know what I mean? And I really wanted the zip waders, so these were the least expensive, good quality zip waders I could afford.
Yeah.
At the moment.
I'm thinking it is also, though, you have to weather the storm of the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
Sort of like what First Light tried to do to Sitka. What you know, you're going to have companies come in and try and challenge the big dog.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Sim's being bought by a fucking investment group. Okay. But do you think that they want to see that investment go down?
Yeah.
Like, the whole point of them is to succeed.
Yeah. Like, that's why they bought them.
Yeah. They didn't just buy them to watch them suck. I mean, is some of their stuff going to be shit? Sure. Was some of their stuff shit before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Customer service. Like, I guess that's what a lot of the complaints are, customer service now.
When has customer service ever been good since fucking 2019?
Right.
I'm sorry. Like,
yeah.
Same thing with fucking... Apparently, I'm now in a fucking class action lawsuit with Costa. I was like...
Yeah, me too.
I was like, whoa. I was like, should I pull my name out of that if I'm part of their pro program? Nah.
I read through that, like, a little bit. It's because you paid for...
Paid for repairs.
Yeah. Which I did pay for repairs at one point.
Oh, I did too.
But I like the waders. They're comfortable. We'll see how they do. I mean, they're probably going to be the first pair of waders that I have that see the most use. But they go on easy. They're comfortable. So we'll see. I mean, all waders leak. Like I was talking to Aaron about it. He's like, they all fucking leak. No matter which ones they all have the potential.
Oh, they're all going to leak.
They're all going to leak. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So you just patch them, or you seal them, or you... I was thinking about being proactive and, like, just UV sealing all the seams. Like, turn them inside out and just...
I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that with mine only because I don't know where my leak is.
Yeah.
But it's definitely in the crotch somewhere.
You have the G3s?
Yeah.
You going to buy the Sitkas?
No.
No? I'll wear those ones
I
out
might...
first.
I think my next pair of waders actually might be the Patagonias.
Really? Yeah, I've heard good things. Like,
they're fucking sick.
Out of all, like, wader brands, you read online, like, they're the best.
Every penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where I'm like, I don't know. People can say that, oh, you know, every I don't know. Every company is going to talk shit on every other company for doing something different. And then as soon as they get the majority of, or as soon as they hit their target for whatever fucking sales that they want, they're going to try and make it cheaper. They're going to, no one's going to try and keep and maintain quality.
Well, that was my thoughts. Like, and I'm not knocking Squala. I did a lot of reading on them, and it seems like they're a good company and all this stuff. But, you know, they're going to have, right now, they're a smaller company. Like, they don't have a huge staff in Montana. So it's eventually they're going to have to expand, and they're going to have growing pains, just like anybody.
Right.
You know, so something, unfortunately, is going to suffer because of that. Hopefully it's not quality, but it could be customer service. It could be management. It could be quality. It could be manufacturing. There's a lot of different variables. So we'll see. Time will tell with anything. But I'm happy with my purchase. I just, after buying them, like, it's like when you buy a new truck, you see all of those trucks on the road after that, you know. So good and bad, you buy something and you see people that love them and you see people that hate them. But I probably will have to buy a new pair of wading boots next year, because these ones are starting to get like almost. And I don't know if it's because I was leaving them in the back of my truck in a tote.
Probably didn't help.
Yeah. And that's my fault. But it's not like I care if they leak. They're wading boots.
No, they're supposed to leak.
Yeah.
I'd be more concerned with the bottoms falling off.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Where they connect, well, those have the replaceable bottoms or the removable bottoms.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And when they self-remove while you're in the middle of a river. That's my concern with those.
Luckily, that connection seems good. And I have an extra set of bottoms if for some reason my studded ones break or something like that. And if they self-remove on this trip, luckily there's a ply shop there. So, I've been tying a variation. I sent you the pictures of that blowtorch, that variation. That's probably the most durable fly I've ever tied. So, the body on that is counter wrapped. So I use crystal flash as the ribbing, and then it's counter wrapped with thread.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's
not coming apart.
Not coming apart. I like that pattern a lot. So I've got one box almost filled. And then I'll tie another box of the same things. One for you and I. Then if George comes, he can just leech off. I'll tie some for George, too.
He said he's going to be in fucking Florida like a bitch.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I was going to text Heath and see what he's doing.
Bought a new lawn chair.
Oh?
Yep. Bought a one of those foldable rocker ones, which I'm super excited about.
Like, does it fold up tight? Or is
Yeah.
it like the wicked big square one?
No, it folds up tight like this. It's got like the shock absorbers on the back of it.
Yeah. But I mean, like, overall, like,
it folds up like one way. Like it's still.
yeah. They make a couple different ones.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking. They're very popular sideline chairs. We have 2 of them.
I bought it at the Trading Post.
Right, but they make a... Does yours come with like a carry handle, a carry strap?
No.
So
it has a handle built into it.
Yeah. So that's the ones we have. I want to get the one it more collapses like a traditional like camp style chair.
Yeah.
Only because they fold up a little smaller and they look easier to carry. Although I don't sit at games, so there's no fucking point in me carrying it.
I don't care. I don't ever carry mine very far. It typically comes out of the truck, and I carry it at the most 50 feet or something like that. The big thing for me is like being able to get in and out of it. And I always liked the higher director chairs, like that old one I used to have, but this one is like the normal style, which is kind of a victory, a non-scale victory for me.
But you should have gotten the chair I bought. The hammock chair.
I've seen those.
Dude, it's so comfortable.
I don't know if I'm quite ready for those yet.
They're so easy to get in and out of.
Really?
Yeah.
Either way. I'll have it at the fly show when I do that. I think I'm going to bring my Vice.
Yeah, that should be about fucking 12 degrees again this year.
Yeah.
Why? Because of course it fucking will be.
Yeah, it's the fly. It's the Fly Expo. It's never warm.
Yeah.
Luckily, I talked to TJ yesterday.
Yeah.
He's like, we're getting everything set up for the expo. I'm gonna make sure you're right in front of the heater again. I said, attaboy.
I'm gonna say you can take my ice fishing fucking propane heater if you want.
I
With a 25-pound bottle.
I was thinking about that.
Make it look like you got a kilt and just take like a heavy wool blanket and just throw it right over the fucking thing.
Well, I said something to TJ. I was like, if I was going to bring a little propane buddy heater. He's like, you still can if you want. I don't care. He's like, you'll be right by. We can run the...
This fucking dog.
Yeah, no, I just saw that.
Fucking retard. He's retarded. So I pulled another Garrett's a cheap fuck, and
But you're not, though.
I am. When it comes to certain things. So, option A, spend $219 on the Milwaukee pump. Option B, spend $89 on a Harbor Freight pump.
You talking for like compressor?
Nope. Water pump.
Okay.
To pump out the cover of my boat. Because year after year, I continue to do the same fucking thing, and it continues to fill with water, and I refuse to actually build a proper cover to then put a tarp over. I've figured out what I need to do, and now I just need to go get the stuff to do it and build it. So I think, call me crazy, I'm going to get some like 3-inch PVC drain pipe. And I'm going to build a T at the bottom for the base. And then I'm going to go up with it. And then I'm going to put a 90. And then that's going to go to another fitting. I got to see what I can get for fittings. Because it's either going to be a T, and then I'm going to have to heat and bend a piece of pipe to go down towards the bow. Or I'm going to have to hopefully I can get the correct fitting where I can get the angle I want. So I can have it pitched down towards the bow. But I'm going to make it out of 3-inch PVC. And then that can just live outside. I don't give a fuck. And then it's super light. So I'll have a T at the stern. And that'll be like the back of the boat. The back of the tarp support. And then a straight piece that goes up. And then I'll have a support this side of my, like the standing side of my center console. And then after that, it's going to be a straight shot down. I might have to support the front piece a little bit. So I might have to get creative there with a little custom build.
You could always make something that like hooks into those rope guides on the front or something like that.
So I thought about that. But then I was like, if I could just took a piece of fucking 3-inch PVC, because I want to make it tall to where, like, basically I want the tarp to finish almost like at the rub rail.
Okay, yeah.
So then, like, I'm just using like very light bungees to go down, so it's like super sloped,
Yep.
so nothing sticks to it. So it'll be like you could get in the boat from the stern
Gotcha.
and like stand up in the middle of winter. That's my plan. So maybe not stand up. I'm gonna make it like either 4.5 or 5 feet inside.
Why don't you just get it shrink wrapped every year?
Because shrink wrapping's expensive.
Okay. I don't know. That's why I asked.
It's like $26 a foot.
It's pretty expensive.
And a tarp to throw away every year is like $40. And I use the same wood from the past like 4 fucking years.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right,
If you build a PVC,
if I build a
frame,
PVC frame for, even if it costs me $100 or $200, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a 10-foot boat.
Yeah.
And then if I buy like an actual good tarp,
That you can reuse.
which actually the tarp on my duck boat right now is very nice, and I don't remember where I bought it. I think I bought that one at Tractor Supply.
I can see what I have for tarps too. We have some good ones there. I know we've got some expensive ones, some big ones that are really expensive, that are like 40 feet long, but you don't need anything
I don't
that
need
big.
that. I still want to do what I thought about doing, but Reed just talked me out of it. Because he was like, well, just build a fucking... Why don't you just build a shelter? Or build a... Not a lean-to.
Like a shed roof off your garage.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea either.
What my idea was is take a tarp that is either as long or a little bit longer than my shop, and then go up with like a 2x4 and screw the fucker right into the soffit underneath the shingle line.
Yeah.
So then everything coming down then just hits the tarp. And then just do that all the way across. Screw it in a bunch of times. Not really a bunch, like 10 times, 15 times.
Yeah.
Whatever, like every 2 feet. And then use string and go to the trees. And then when winter comes, just go out, untie the string, and then let it drop. So in the summer, I can back a boat in underneath there, and it's covered. And then for like all fall, it's covered. All this fucking leaves and shit don't fall in it. But it's not permanent.
But if you built a shed roof off the side of it, that's permanent. You could just back your boat in there in the
but I
fall
don't know
too.
if I can build a permanent structure that close to my property line.
Who's going to see it?
Chuck.
He would blow the whistle on that?
Have you met Chuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember the leaf situation? We might be past it. He might be okay with it.
How far is your property line from the shed?
From where I would want, from my shop?
Yeah.
You know that stone wall?
That's the property line?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Where do you think I want the fucking posts to go? Right next to the stone wall.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I could call it a tree house and use the trees.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting drink I made tonight.
What'd you make?
Some strawberry lemonade from Chick-fil-A with tequila. I got a text from Leah. Your daughter doesn't like this, but I think it would be good with tequila for you. I was like, okay. Didn't even taste it. Just poured it in this cup and added tequila, and here we are.
With the ice from Chick-fil-A?
Yeah. Oh, that's the other project I gotta get going. Gotta get the old ice machine fired up here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Your new one, I forgot. I'm going to show you this text I just got from Adam Morse. I don't know if he knows him, but I don't want to...
Uh-oh. Who is that?
That's Adam Morse.
Yeah, but who is...
He must be listening to the podcast live.
Who are we talking about? Name that.
Your neighbor.
Oh.
I'm just worried that for some strange reason he listens to this, so I don't want to say it out loud. Adam's typing, so we'll probably.
I love that Adam gave us a black thumbs up on YouTube right now. Much appreciated. He's got the #1 fan. He loves the new intro music. That's good.
Adam is?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know if we should take that as a compliment, knowing his style and taste in boats.
He was looking at new trucks. And
do they come in glitter?
well, he was trying to figure out which color he wanted so it would match his boat.
So I thought about seeing if I could. I
remember, yeah.
We were talking about this.
About last week.
I wonder if I rolled and tipped my truck, what it would look like.
I don't know, man.
The other idea is, the deck skid I have in the boat.
Yeah.
You can get that tinted any color from them, which is the same company that makes the boat paint.
I would just be worried about it sticking to the metal. Because it's probably designed more to stick to fiberglass.
I think when I take 80 grit to my truck, just about anything's about to stick to it.
That's true. One thing we need to do before striper season is get that flybrary
finished.
done.
Yeah.
So we can actually put it up.
If it was warm out and we could go out in the shop, we could go do it tonight.
Yeah.
But
it's not warm out.
it's not.
And then we'll just screw it to the Harbor Master shack.
Alan's not there anymore. Fuck.
He retired?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Old fuck.
That'd be a good job for Scotty Hoyt. He's retired now. He's always hanging around with the Harbor Master anyways. Him and his
He's still
son.
fishing.
Yeah, I mean, he could... Alan was only part-time. Right?
Yeah. And
Just slap a Harbor Master sticker on your fucking...
on old slow motion.
slow motion and just...
God, can you imagine fucking hailing the Harbor Master and that fuck shows up? Yeah, Scotty, I killed my boat again listening to music. Shit-faced. Thanks. Yeah, this is going to be great. That's what George should go do.
Speaking of George...
Oh, boy.
I don't know. So earlier when I asked you about the walkie-talkies in text.
I forgot about that answer. I was so proud of myself.
I was kind of hurt.
What about this? Can I bring this? Yeah. Yeah, we're taking a fucking 3/4 ton truck, I guess. Maybe. I don't know if we'll fucking have it back, Huey. We might be taking your truck.
That's fine. If we take my truck, you're driving. Just take your mom's Expedition.
We should. I might have a new... We might have a new ride by then.
That would be sick if we took the Expedition. Because we could just have the fly rods together and set them on the dash and be able to keep them inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my thought with the walkie-talkies was, if I fall down, it's a lot easier to just hail you on a walkie-talkie than it is to pull out my phone and text you. But I'm not going to fall down.
You're not going to fall down. And, I mean, that... So that, well, especially like the beaver kill, that river is a lot more east to west fishing than it is north to south fishing.
Gotcha.
Like, there's a lot more, like, you can go across it in fish pockets. It's way wider than, like, what we are very much used to.
Gotcha.
It's way wider and way shallower and slower. Like, did I get myself into a few spots where I was like, this is probably stupid? Yes.
You just gotta be careful. Or I gotta be careful. And you know me, like I'm cautious for the most part. And I know you, like, I mean, as much as I'll give you shit for being a hard ass, you were still the only one that helped me out of the York River that day I fell in my waders.
Yeah. I will make sure you make it back alive. Might be the only one, which is really weird.
I'm excited. I'm so fucking pumped for that trip. And I know it's still 2 months away, but so I ordered us. I texted you, but I ordered us couple things to try out from that company, Kling Fishing Products. So I ordered 2 of the magnet fly.
Oh, motherfucker. Now you said that again. I still haven't ordered those fucking things I told you I was going to order.
What'd you tell me you were going to order?
I don't even remember if I did send you the text message finally. But I sent it the next day because I never answered you.
Oh, the nippers for your old man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But so I ordered those, the mini ones. Supposedly they're pretty cool. So I figured we could try them. And then the thing that I liked the most was the thermometer tape that sticks to your net.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty neat. So that'll be fun to try out. We'll see. I also messaged him on Instagram about doing something with us, but we haven't heard anything back.
No, they haven't answered?
No. I messaged a bunch of different companies.
Bunch of fucks.
So I'm not surprised. Been bored at work. Like not really bored, but just stuff to something to do. Been practicing my knots.
Should have told me. I've got somewhere in here. I've got fucking extra spools of fucking thicker tippet, so you can. It's a little easier to.
Yeah, I've been using 5X. That fucking trick with the dude that you sent.
The hemostats?
The hemostat trick, and then just the twist. Like, poof. Absolutely mind blown.
I saw one today. I think I sent it to you and Ian.
For tying the dry dropper?
Nope. For tying braid to mono.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yep. So I've always done it, but like the way he does it, where like he makes the loop, passes the mono through, and then pinches it, and then holds it there, and then just takes it and spins it.
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucker, that's such a better idea. And like this dude was just like, yeah, I tie this like 15,000 times a year. And I was like, oh, all right, well, go fuck yourself.
The same guy that did the hemostat trick, he also did one about tying on a dry dropper where you just without a fly on it, you just twist it and then pass it through.
Yeah.
And then you can hook the tip it to the hook of the dry he's like, I'll do that when I'm rowing for a client, and I'll just hand it to him and be like, all right, now you're all set. You just got to put it on your dry.
Yeah.
And you're good to go. But so I've been doing those just to see how fast I can do it while I'm on the phone or something, not even thinking about it, and it's made a huge difference. I was fucking around because I had my nippers in my pocket. And Jim gave me these ones a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I like them. They work well. And I was swinging them around in my hand like this, like a whistle earlier, and I heard tink. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And I looked down, and the flat part, not the cutting blade, but the flat part,
Yeah.
the screw had backed out and so the screw and the flat part went flying. Miraculously, I was able to find both of them and put it back together. And then I had to adjust it a little bit so it would actually cut again, but I was able to find it, which I was surprised. But I like these. These are, I mean, they're nothing special. They're $20.
Yeah.
They're no Able nippers.
That's what I'm looking at fucking spending right now. Well, so the pair of nippers I have on my bag, on my chest pack right now, I couldn't tell you what year I bought them.
Yeah, you've had those a long time.
Like 2012, 13, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. So I'm like,
And those ones are reasonable. They're not stupid money. Like
the ones that I have on my bag, those I think I paid $50
Yeah.
for.
Like, remember when we were at the Fly Expo that time? We were talking to the guy from Airflow or Able Airflow, and
Yeah.
he was like showing off those Able ones, and then we asked him the price, and he was like, "Oh, they're $250," and we're like,
Rare earth magnets, dog.
I can't see spending that amount of I mean, I guess maybe if guiding is my living, but
Find me a motherfucking guide that can afford fucking $250 fucking
Right.
numbers. You've met a lot of guides.
it's true.
Guides can't afford that. Guys who pay for guides can. Like, that's the difference. I mean, like, even this, like, this is fucking dumb. But I'm going to do it. Like, my card's already in there. It's just...
It's there. That shop app really makes it easy.
It really works good. Whatever. It's only money.
That's why you buy the cheap pump, so you can buy stuff like that.
That's the thing. It's like... Oh, that thing fucking worked awesome. So I had the back two parts of my fucking rigged boat cover had sunken into the boat.
Yeah.
So pretty much from the center console to the back of the boat were full of water on both sides of the center console and leading post. And that pump, you have like a 6-foot hose and it will pump up, I think up to like 45 feet, dry prime,
No shit.
and then it'll pump out whatever. I didn't give a shit. So I was like, all right. So then I just like set the pump on the side of the boat, had to move an iceberg, put the fucking suction foot down at the bottom, and just fucking hit go. And because I bought that fucking $12 fucking adapter off of Amazon to go from Bauer to Milwaukee batteries, I can use my Milwaukee batteries. Best investment ever.
Right.
If you have not done that, you're a fool.
I mean, it really does make sense. I'm sure a lot of people have.
The only handy thing was like that Milwaukee pump is like a stick pump. So it's like handheld, and it was the 12 volt, which
Yeah.
I have. I just don't have a lot of tools in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, that'd be kind of cool. But like the tool alone was $219. I'm like, well, why the fuck? Why am I going to spend $140 more
Yeah.
just to get a fucking M on it instead of a B? Nah. Get fucked. Nobody can see me when I'm fucking with a headlamp in the back of my shop. Fucking 9 o'clock at night on a fucking Monday.
You didn't want to teach the girls about siphoning?
So that's what I used to do.
Yeah.
I have one of the fucking pre-built siphons with
Yeah.
the marble in it.
Yeah.
You just fucking put it in there and fucking shake shit out of it. I have one of those. That's what I normally do. But that's a bitch when you're down over the side
Yeah.
of the boat.
No, it makes sense.
And then I was like, well,
I'm
this will...
surprised you don't have a drill transfer pump.
I had one until I used it for gas, and then that didn't work anymore. Gasoline, believe it or not, does fuck up a lot of shit.
It ruins everything. That's why I've worked where I work.
Yeah. Speaking of battery-powered things, you want to go over fucking selling a battery-powered snowblower?
Who, to your wife?
Yeah.
Sure.
What about to me?
No. I don't want to sell you a battery-powered snowblower, to be completely honest. I like the machine.
I was real close.
It works extremely well. But it has to be like... You either have to have the perfect driveway, like a small driveway, which the majority of those machines that I've sold have gone to postage stamp driveways, like as big as your garage and like where you park your cars, like that size. And they work phenomenal for that. If you told me you wanted to go out and do your whole driveway, so let's start off. Let's start with this. They rate that snowblower on 3 batteries, so we'll say the 26-inch. That can hold 3 7.5 amp hour. It comes with 2 7.5 amp hour. It can hold up to 3 batteries.
Okay. What does that third battery cost you?
$429.
Okay. There's 100 gallons of gasoline.
They rate it for
Thanks, Biden.
30 car spaces in 10 inches of snow.
Yeah, so I think of 30 car spaces and 10 inches of snow, and I look at my driveway, and I go, I got 2 cars in front of my garage right now, and I can go 3 cars down my driveway,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll be generous and say 6 cars out my driveway.
Yeah. I think it would work in your driveway. But here's where the problem lies for me. That 10 inches of snow is the most ideal snow that you can ever
The
snowblow.
driest, purest
Colorado
cocaine
rocky snow. It's like Colombian marching powder. So that's that's their mark.
So why would you do that as a company?
I don't know, and it drives me nuts. But I always tell, and Mike gets kind of annoyed with me, but I'm like, I tell people, I'm like, that's 10 inches of perfect snow. In Maine, we could get 3 inches of slop, and then you put that 3 inches of slop on a hill. That's going to require the machine to work harder and use more power, so the batteries are going to die faster. So I mean, you could go out and you could only you don't have to have 3 batteries in it. You can only have 1 battery in it, have one charge it, So, but it's just going to die faster because the batteries work in succession. So, it's just, I don't know. They work great. When Toro designed the snowblower, they designed it right because they basically took a gas-powered snowblower, they pulled the motor off of it, and put a battery-powered power plant on it with the belts.
Like, that's the thing. That's the only reason I was inquiring about it, is because I know that the front end of that machine is built like a brick shit house.
Functionality-wise, it is just as good as a gas-powered snowblower. But the only downside is the batteries. Like, I sold one to a guy, and I had seen his driveway before because I happened to have delivered him a lawnmower years ago. Perfectly paved driveway, but it's on a hill. And he used it, and the first storm he used it on happened to be like a wet, heavy 6 inches of slop, and he chewed through 3 batteries in no time on that hill. And he was like, I just don't think it's going to work. So we took it back, and we swapped him out for the exact same machine with a gas-powered engine. And then the downside is, they make 10 amp hour batteries that are almost $600 a piece. So you could add more batteries to it if you wanted to. Toro makes a zero turn that runs on the 6. You put 6 10 amp hour batteries in it. Has to have 4 to run. It comes with 6, but they're expensive, and if you want a backup, they're not cheap. So I don't know. I think for the right driveway, the right person. Selling one to my best friend, not a chance. If Leah came in, if you told me Leah was only going to do this driveway, like where you park the cars, and Mitch was going to plow the rest of it, yeah.
See,
But she is just as capable to run a gas-powered snowblower as she is that battery-powered.
She is, just not my gas-powered snowblower.
Yeah. A new gas-powered snowblower?
You should see that thing right now. Buddy.
Garrett your dad sent me a video of it, too, and it with the shooting snow out the belt cover. And
oh, it got worse. I put another fucking chunk of fucking pavement through it. It almost blew the entire top plastic off. I mean, if Toro needs a video of, hey, our shear pins aren't shear pins, I had to take my 4-foot pry bar and bend the auger on the first stage back around to where it needed to be. And then I was like, I could tack that. Fuck it.
I've seen those snowblowers chew up some gnarly shit and not break a shear bolt.
Dude.
And not get damaged. Bend the auger, but you bend it back and it's fine. Like we had a
I broke 2 welds on the fucking thing.
We had a snow removal company break off and fucking get into the second stage, one of those cast iron water shutoffs, like that the town uses to shut off people's water. It was like they were snow blowing a sidewalk and it was sticking up a little bit. And I guess the guy just like hit it and thought it was pavement or something, backed up and fucking hit it again. And they're designed, to break off if they need to. And it fucking broke it off, sucked it up, and then brought it back into the machine and just... I mean, it broke every one of the welds on the auger, but it didn't break a shear bolt.
I mean, the trip edge, I did have to use...
Because that's got a spring-loaded trip edge on it, right?
Yeah, I've had to replace it once because the first one got so badly mangled.
Did we replace it with a regular one, or did you put a spring-loaded one back on it?
No, it was already spring-loaded.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, some guys with those, they'll just put a regular 28-inch flat blades, get rid of the spring.
Oh, no. I put a spring-loaded one back on it. And then this one I had to rebend back with 2 pry bars. And then I had to use a pry bar to get it around the little stupid rubber donuts. I had to take one out and then put it back in and then rehammer that back in.
Those Toro gearboxes are no joke. And the new ones, like the new Toro gearboxes, are even more rugged. And they also beefed up there, like on that commercial one that you were looking at. That impeller, like yours is like this big around.
Yeah.
The new style is like this big. And it's... like it's got cups on it, so it will actually, like, if it starts to get clogged, it will chew into the snow that is around it to break it up. The gearbox, instead of being a split case, it's got a cover that bolts on it so it won't leak, so the oil sits in like a case versus just having a quart gasket.
Yeah.
Because all those gearboxes end up leaking at some point.
Never.
And we just put grease in them.
Never even, buddy. Pretty sure the oil's never been changed in that thing.
I doubt it.
Actually,
I don't doubt it.
I pretty much guarantee it.
And that one we may have, because you bought that used from us, so I think we may have put, that probably has grease in it. That's probably why it's never
I don't know.
run out of it.
I bought that from you in 2009 or 10.
Because you lived in South Berwick, didn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah. It's been a good machine. Those are great machines. Tor did a good job when they designed that.
I mean, that's fucking crazy. That thing is literally, like, if it wasn't for the plastic parts and a couple questionable welds, she'd be ready to roll.
But Leah behind a good
Yeah, she doesn't steer anymore. The
Yeah.
steering, the fucking triggers to, like, be able to, like, disengage, like, the left wheel so it will turn right.
Yeah.
That hasn't worked in, like, 10 years.
And they got rid of that now, and they use like a slip differential now. So you just literally turn it. So there's no triggers or anything to actuate on most of them. Some of the commercial ones still have the triggers. But I sold the 12 horsepower 32-inch to a little old lady that's like 80-something years old, and she manhandles that fucking thing like it's
Liam wants a
truck.
power shovel for the back deck. That's the battery thing I do need. I don't want to plug in, though, because I don't have a plug out there right now.
Almost certain Bauer makes one of those. I'm pretty sure I saw one.
Might have to check that out.
I may be wrong. But there is drummings of... Because you have one of the steel combi units, right? With different attachments, don't you?
Yeah.
There is drummings of an attachment coming out for that. That will, it's like a power shovel. Eventually. Like next year. But that's still gas powered. Although they do make a battery powered power head. But that's not cheap either.
I don't see one.
No.
No. They got real cheap shovels, though. 56-inch square nose shovel. $9.99. How often do you think these fucks that have the fucking little fucking traction pads on the side of their trucks. Do you think they've ever used them?
Traction pads?
Yeah.
Oh, like the track.
The track mats?
Yeah. I got no clue. I've seen them used in a YouTube video before.
Those fucking things are gay as shit.
Yeah.
What a fucking business plan.
Right?
Rotomold machine. 48-inch rotomold. Cheap. I mean, that can't cost more than 11 cents to make.
And you go out west and they're fucking everywhere.
They're everywhere here. I passed a fucking Bronco Sport. Did you see my fucking post with the Widow-Wada? Widow-Wada. I was like, why the fuck would you put a Widow-Wada?
They make widow traction bats too.
I know. So I'm about to buy. I'm either going to buy a 3D printer from a buddy of mine or buy the same 3D printer for full price because he's not going to be fast enough. So it's all going to be a game of patience on Garrett's part. Not great.
What are you going to make?
Definitely going to print some Widow-Wadas and then get rare earth magnets and put them in them so I can stick them to people's cars that have Widow-Wadas.
What's a rare earth magnet? Like, what is
They're
that?
just wicked strong, so they don't come off easily.
Okay. But they're not like, are they actually rare earth?
Apparently. I don't know. They're called rare earth magnets. Look them up on Amazon. They're the ones that are like super fucking strong. That they're like, hey, don't let kids swallow these.
Yeah, we have some at the shop from when we used to have our Leatherman display.
Yeah.
Because that's what held the Leathermans to the...
Rare earth.
So that's the only reason you want a 3D printer is to make Widow-Wadas?
No. I want to make fidget toys. I got obsessed with playing with this one.
The one that was on your table?
Yeah.
In there? Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Is it at work now? Because I play with it at work.
There was one in there. There was one in there tonight. It's a little block with the buttons on it.
Oh, no. Far more simpler. It's 8 blocks, and it folds in half and then splits open, and then you just do that over and over and over and over and over.
I like fidget toys.
There was a guy down at Turkey. He would print 6 a night because he could fit 6 on his fucking print mat. He would just print 6 every day of the outage and bring them in and just drop them off.
Does he sell them?
No. His daughter did. But he was just like, these just like bring people joy. And it did. It would bring me great joy. And I would just sit there and play with it. And I was like, Chad, I'm going to take this back
What
to
else
secret.
can we make on...
You can make so much shit. I will make so much shit for the boat. I will make new rod holders.
I need to get a new rod carrier, but I just don't want to spend the money right now. I should just put my other one back on after we fixed it.
What are we at right now? Where are we? Why does it not tell me its fucking time? It normally tells me a time of how long we've been on. I got pissed like a fucking racehorse.
Yeah, me too. We've been on for a little while. Probably an hour. It's got to be close to an hour.
It feels like it.
Well, folks.
Oh, yeah. Hour 4.
Yeah.
All right.
We won't bore you anymore with
We'll
our
be
heavy
back next
breathing.
week. I might have a 3D printer. I'll be making Widow-Wadas.
Widow-Wadas. Thanks for listening.